Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Dr. Lee. I come from Bukit Mertajam in the northern part of Peninsular Malaysia, and right now I'm staying in Kluang, Johor. So welcome everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. And as you can see on the whiteboard here, I'm going to share with you prefixes and suffixes. I'm going to teach you how. Now, before this, probably a subscriber should be requested that I teach order of adjectives, which I have already done. This is another person should be or could be a subscriber of my YouTube channel as well, who requested that I teach prefixes and suffixes. In my opinion, these two persons who requested order of adjectives and prefixes and suffixes, I believe that they have been exposed to many words. So they should have a deep knowledge of grammar, especially in this area, because even in my books, level 1, level 2, level 3, I don't have order of adjectives. I don't have prefixes and suffixes. Even if I do have, it would be book 4 or book 5. It can't be book 1, 2 and 3 because the level is high, and people who are learning, who want to learn this, should have should know many words. So I believe these two subscribers, they should be, people who are very exposed to English. They have a strong knowledge, a sound knowledge, a deep knowledge of the many vocabulary words. They must be quite okay in English. But anyhow, I believe that there are certain areas that they would like to learn more, and maybe they don't understand that well. So that is why they requested that I teach, and I'm most happy to do it. The only thing is, I hope that these two people are still following me, because during the time when they asked me to teach order of adjectives, when another one asked me to teach this prefixes and suffixes, I was still uploading my book. I believe it was book 2. So I couldn't possibly teach this in the middle of uploading my book. Hopefully you understand. So of course I replied to these two people and told them that they have to wait until I have finished uploading my books, then I would be able to teach. So I hope you are in front of me right now, and you can see that I'm teaching what you want. So I'm of course very happy to share with you. I'm very happy to teach you, but it must be at the correct time. So at the time you asked me, it was the wrong timing, because I was still uploading my book. I couldn't stop halfway, teach this and then go back to my book. So that is why it's rather late. If you ask me, the time you ask me and now, of course, it's rather late, but it's never, it's never too late. Okay, if you want to learn, it's never too late. I hope you are, you're in front of me and have been patient enough to wait. So let us look at the board now. Prefixes and suffixes, I will separately teach, because it's not possible to teach two together. They are different. So I will start with prefixes first. After that, I will go to suffixes. Prefixes. The word pre will show you that pre actually means before. For example, preschool. Preschool is kindergarten. Preschool means before going to school, that period of time. Pre-university, Form 6, STPM Foundation. So pre-university means before university. So the word pre means before. So prefix tells us that words or letters, groups of letters added in front of words like active to change the meaning. So once you put a prefix in front of the word, you have actually changed the meaning. So for example, if your meaning is not, then you use in or and. For example, inactive. Inactive means to say not active. Or you may say unhappy, which means not happy. So when you put in or un in front of the word, you change the meaning. Okay, in this situation, you change it from yes to no. Okay, from active to not active. The second meaning of prefix means wrongly or incorrectly. For example, using the word miss, M-I-S, miss. Miss is a prefix. When you put miss in front of this word, for example, place, it becomes misplaced. And the meaning of misplaced is placed wrongly. Now don't get me wrong, here place does not mean a place like a canteen, a place, or a place like a village, no. This word place is a verb. It means put, to put something, but you put it in the wrong place, therefore you misplace it. Okay? The second meaning of miss is, for example, misprint. In this situation, it means that you print wrongly or you print incorrectly. It's the incorrect piece that you printed. So you use print incorrectly. It's not the correct one. It's not the correct one. You print another one. So you misprint it. Thirdly, the meaning of a prefix can be, for example, when you add the word sub. Sub means under. Example, subway. Example, subsoil. Subway means underground. Because sub means under. So it's actually an underground electric railway. In the US, they call it subway. In England or the UK, they call it the underground. It's still under the ground. Of course, you would have eaten subway bread, but that is the big S, not the small s. Okay? Subsoil. Subsoil is the layer of soil under the surface of the ground. The soil that is under is called the subsoil. So in this situation, sub is a prefix and the meaning of sub is under. The next one will be usually the meaning of re. Re is a prefix and the meaning of re is back or again. Example, return. Return is to turn back. Or rewrite, which means write again. Alright, so this is prefix. Now you may be thinking, are there any formulas? Is there a formula as to add what in front of what? So of course in the English language, we don't use the word formula. Formula is more for mathematics, chemistry or physics, science subjects. In English, we either call it rules or maybe we call it structure. Okay, usually we call it rules. So you may be thinking, is there a rule or are there rules of how to add words to which word? Like order of adjectives, osascom. Wow, it's that simple, just follow. Is there? Well, we are learning a language. English language. We are not learning mathematics like A times B equals to AB. It's a formula. All you have to do is, when that is a times or multiply, you put the two together. If that is the case, then English will be so much simpler, which in fact it is not. So I didn't choose to teach you the formula or the rules first is because, as I mentioned just now, why did I mention just now that the person who asked me this must have a very strong or a very deep knowledge of English grammar in this area. This person must know so many words. Because actually suffixes and prefixes are words and words, single words. And then you put letters in front or behind the word. You can imagine this person must know so many words. That is why this person can ask me this. And I mentioned that in my books, book 1, 2, and 3, no, it's a no. Even book 4, maybe book 4, but most likely book 5. Because it is not easy. Students learning English must know so many words, then they can go into prefix and suffix. But because I have been asked, I've been requested to do it, I'm most happy to do it. For you, learning something extra should be something that is happy and not something that is sad. Okay? So, why I didn't teach the formula first, the formula or the rules first? Because, as I said, this is not mathematics. So, for this chapter, particularly this prefixes and suffixes, if I start teaching you from the rules or the formula, if you call it, then I would be limiting you. So when I give another exercise, you will always want to refer to the formula, which you cannot. Take for example A, like here. A, in front of A we put in, so active becomes inactive. But the letter A in front, you can put others as well. You can put UN. You can put DIS. So that means the rules are just the basic. You still have to know the exceptions. So prefixes and suffixes have a lot of exceptions. You can use all these, but there are exceptions. But you cannot use this. So like I mentioned just now, active. I say the word able, A-B-L-E. You cannot say enable. There is no word called enable, but there is a word called unable, but it starts with A, am I right? At the same time, you cannot say unactive. But able can become disabled. You see what I mean? So, you cannot, for me, you cannot start with the formula. And then every letter look A, oh, it is this one. Oh, B is this one. So I will be limiting you. But no, I'm putting you open. So you learn different ones first. Then I narrow you down. Then I bring out the formula. I will teach, of course. I will teach. I will teach you what to put. If you see this letter, you put in front. And then I will tell you the exceptions. Except this, you cannot. So I would rather you be exposed to more. Then you look at the rules. Rather than to start with the rules and limiting yourself. And then you start scratching your head. Why this one A you must use in? This one A you must use un. This one A you must use this. Problem comes. Problem comes. Then I have to tell you, oh, because like this and because like that. So why not I start from the because? See what I mean? So I will eventually expose you to that as well, the rules. But know this first. I think it's better. For me, I think this is the first step. Now, there is a little exercise which I've created for you to do at home in your own free time, And the next video, I will give you the answers. I will discuss with you the answers so you are more exposed. So take it as a challenge. Take it as something interesting. Take it as something enjoyable. Okay? What you think. So you can think, you can guess. Or if you know the correct answer, so much the better. Okay? So in front of all these words, we call them prefix. So these are the prefixes in, un, miss, this, sub, and re. You see, when I explained just now, you did not see this. It's supposed to be here, D-I-S. But I skip it because I forgot to put this. But when I give the questions, I use the word did, because this is the second time. The first time I created this, I wrote this, D-I-S. Then I changed certain things and I forgot that, you know, I erased this or I rubbed this off. And then the second time when I started writing, it just slipped my mind to use the word this. But then by questions, you have this. So in the next video, there are still many more. So nothing to worry actually. The next video, I will give you examples of the word this, D-I-S, and explain to you. Okay, so for now you can try. It's always nice to try. Okay, so that is the end of my lesson. Remember to give me a like, share, and subscribe to motivate me. And just to let you know, if you are keen to buy, if you want to buy book 1 and book 2, book 3, I don't know when it will be ready, but book 1 and book 2, I still have some left. If you want to buy, remember to WhatsApp me. And for this month, May, and next month, June, I have some extra time, because for myself, my time I allocate, you know, teaching time, doing this, doing that. So teaching time, I have some extra time, I have some free time. So if you are interested to learn anything at all from me, reading, writing, listening, speaking, business English, or knowing how to socialize using English, you can WhatsApp me. So if you are in Kluang, if you stay around Kluang, Johor, of course you can come and see me face to face. I have a tuition center here. But if you are outside Kluang, then of course we can use online. You are actually not attending my class physically, but you are still learning. So it all comes down to discipline. If we have the discipline, if we have the initiative, if we have the interest, if we have the determination, whether it is online or offline, or you know what you call face to face, I think it's the same. It's the same. Okay, so if that is the case, WhatsApp me, and then we can discuss the time of your class, of our class, our online class. And if you want me to, you want to request me to teach you in my YouTube channel, like now this person, prefixes and suffixes, the other person, order of adjectives, those were requested. It was not in my, in what I planned. So if you want me to teach you anything in YouTube, then you have to post this in my YouTube channel in the comment section. So we have to separate. That is for YouTube. This is different. So we cannot put it together. Okay? So if you want me to teach you anything in YouTube, then tell me in YouTube. Okay? I will do it. I read everything that people write, you know, in the comment section. And it's not a problem to teach. But of course, it has to follow my time. I cannot say you ask me this and then I do it immediately, because I also have my time constraints. It does not mean that I have to do, I can do it anytime I want, because I have other work to do as well. Okay, so thank you once again. Remember, like, share, and subscribe. And we meet again in the next video.